Make sure we are good to go. Close this out. Technical difficulties here. Oh, there's my son. Okay. I'm just going to hop right into this tonight because I am super tired. Oh, and I got a whining baby. Okay. So tonight's call is going to be over branding your social media and how to invite/follow up. So I wanted to kind of connect two different topics because these are two things that I know that I struggled with in the beginning with my business. So I'm sure this can help tons of you guys get your business going and separate yourself from all the rest. So the first thing that people see when they go to your Instagram, so this is going to be specifically focused on Instagram if you're wondering, is your bio. And these are just some random Instagram bios that I came across on Google. I just typed it in. But as you can see, they all kind of have a different bio that kind of explains what their page is all about. So travel photographer, blogger out exploring this beautiful world, London-based adventurer, lover of life and travel, kind of just explaining who they are a little bit. But they're all kind of different in their own way. But the first thing that people see when they go to your profile is that bio. So it's really important to have a bio that kind of sticks out, explaining, okay, this is what you're going to see on my page. This is about me, but make it as simple as possible. So your Instagram bio, if you have any pen and paper, take some notes, guys. This is a great time to do that. Include fun facts, info, anything simple about you. So for example, mom of, if you want to put your kid's name, you can. For me, I put mom of Jay Jr. with baby on the way. Are you a college athlete, coffee addict, West Coast living, foodie, fitness lover, wino, positivity advocate? Those are just some things on the top of my head. You can literally think of anything you want, something that describes you. It could be something funny, goofy, sarcastic, whatever you like. Make sure you also include something that refers to what you do with your business. So people, when they come to your profile, they need to see what you are, what you offer, and what you provide. So for me, I put, mine says lifestyle coach and business mentor. So you can switch it up, but do not put Beachbody coach, guys. That is a turnoff, number one. Because first of all, you're not just a Beachbody coach. You are creating a business based off of you. So you can be a health and business mentor. You can be a lifestyle coach, wellness coach, business mentor, wellness coach, whatever you want to put, whatever makes you feel most comfortable saying, put it in your bio. Let people know what they're coming to when they get to your page. Optional, what is your mission? So for example, some people put here to inspire others to live their best life, here to help women live freely and feel good, here to help women quit their corporate job to live freely, whatever you want to put, or just here to share my journey, inspire others along the way. Do you have a certain mission that you want to share on your Instagram? Include that in your bio as well. And then optional as well, I went over this last week in the team page. If you missed the live video, go search for it. It shouldn't be too far down, but it's include a Linktree link to offer your services. So if you go to my Instagram page, you'll see that I have a link at the bottom and above it says start your journey below. And if you click on the Linktree, there's a whole bunch of different options to choose from to basically go fill out forms. So I have a fit group form. I have a coach application form. I have a link that takes them to samples of Energize. If they want to try it, I have a link that takes them to a video of what coaching is. It explains coaching. So you can create a Linktree, and it's really simple. All you have to go to Linktree, type it in Google, create a free account, and then you have to make a form. You have to make forms to be able to put into your Linktree, which you can do on Google Forms, Typeform. And if you want to learn how to do that, reach out and I can help you. But there's also a video on the team page that I went over last week on how to do this. Creating a flow for your platform. So using a filter for your photos. This was something I did not do in the beginning because I was really horrible with Instagram. And I look back now, and it wasn't a huge thing, but looking at my photos now, there's a big difference with the flow, and it's just more appealing to look at my profile now. So some of the apps that you can use are Visco. It does cost, so if you don't mind paying, you can do Visco. Lightroom Mobile, it's free, which is the one I use. Snapseed is good. And then Etsy, if you go to Etsy, you can type in Instagram presets for Lightroom. And there's really cheap presets you can get for like $5, and it'll download to your phone for the app. And all you have to do is every single time you take a photo, you go to Lightroom and you basically copy the preset onto the photo, and every single one of your photos will have that same appealing color and theme. So Lightroom is my favorite personally because it's more professional mobile app in my opinion. But do what works for you. I used Visco for a little bit. I bought the app and used it for a year, and then when my subscription was up, I ended up canceling it and switching to Lightroom. And I absolutely love it. So choose a filter that matches your vibe and lighting where you take most of your pictures. So not every single filter that some people use will look good for you because we all have different lighting. Our houses have different colors. So kind of go it's based off of where you live. If you have more white in your house, if you have more color, kind of play around with the filters, maybe something you can do tonight. So here are just some examples. I even included mine. I have more of like an orange, reddish, light filter to it, I guess. It's my own filter I created myself. The one above kind of has a light feel to it as well. And then you can just kind of see how it's more appealing. All the pictures kind of look like they flow together. The Instagram has a good vibe and flow. So that's what you kind of want to aim for. You may not think it's a big deal, but people are actually more attracted to visually appealing pictures and like a flow. So it does bring more eyes to your Instagram profile just by adding a filter to every single picture. Okay, so sorry. Remember, you are not a Beachbody billboard. So one of the main things I see with new coaches is they start posting and they start talking about I'm a Beachbody coach, I'm drinking the Shakeology, I'm doing this, which is totally fine. You're going to learn though that this business is actually based around you. You are not just a Beachbody coach. You are now creating a business based around your lifestyle and your journey. And you want to attract the right people into your life. So be you and share your journey authentically each day. What season of life are you in right now? Are you a new mom? Trying to just do your best to get your workout each day, go to work, and then build this into a full-time business? Share that. Share throughout each season of life what you're going through and how you're overcoming it and what you're doing to help yourself now. The struggles you're going through, others are too. So share the hard times, but shine the light onto them. So for example, I shared a post how I was struggling about how I couldn't really do much right now. But I turned the light onto it and said I was going to use this time to work on my mental health instead and take care of my mindset instead of worrying about the physical aspects. So I was shining the light onto that bad situation, and there could be someone else going through the exact same thing that I could have helped just through that message. So don't be scared to share your struggles, guys, because those are what a lot of people are attracted to. The people that are going through that same thing or that went through those things and they want to change their lives are going to be the people who reach out to you and want more info. They want to be a part of what you're doing. So no Beachbody spam posts. This should be kind of a no-brainer. No using, like the photos that corporate make and posting them. It always just needs to be your face, your videos, your pictures. Don't ever take spam posts. It's salesy and it's a turnoff for most people. Create curiosity with your products and services. So if, for example, you're posting about Shakeology, don't say Shakeology. Say your superfoods that taste like a chocolate shake, or your 7 serving of vegetable that tastes like a Reese's cup. Creating that curiosity of what you're drinking. So people are like, what are you drinking? What's up with that? Talking about your workouts, even with like new programs coming out, instead of constantly bombarding people of the name of the program, just talking about how a brand new 20-minute at-home workout program is being released and you're really excited to be a part of it and have people join you. So not really just speaking the name of every product or what program you're doing, but kind of giving the behind backstory of it. So 20-minute workouts for Transform 20 is going to be released soon. Even if you're doing like 8-a-day sessions, saying I'm doing a booty and core workout from home, 30, 45 minutes a day, whatever you want to say. And ultimately, guys, remember that you are selling you. Like I said, it's a business based around you. So you need to be sharing your story constantly and share what you've overcome, how coaching has helped you, how the challenge groups has helped you in a way that makes it you, that you're sharing your journey and you just want to help people change their lives too at the exact same time. So moving into invites and follow-ups, this is going to be a kind of a short call, but I feel like shorter the better. If you can take notes though on this part, it's really going to help you grow your business. So first of all, invites and follow-ups are crucial to growing your business, guys, and they may be the hardest part for some people. They were for me, but they are going to grow your business. Trust me. So remember, you may not see immediate results or signups, but they do pay off. So the main thing with new coaches that I see often is girls will get started and they will send out, 10 to 15 invites to friends and family. And then I'll get a message and say, everyone said they can't afford it right now, or everyone said no. And I'll say the exact same thing every time. Talk to more people, Because the thing is, all you need to be doing is planting those seeds. You are planting seeds every single day, no matter what, when you send out an invite. And over time, when you consistently show up, you're going to water those seeds to grow. So how this whole system works, guys, how any business works is you have to offer your services. You have to provide them, show people, plant that seed, what you have to offer, which is an invite, because not everybody's going to be one to reach out. And over time, as you start posting and sharing your journey, showing your results, talking about how it's helping you, whether it's the coaching income, the opportunity, the results, the team culture, whatever it may be, people are going to be following you, guys. I've had people that have been following me for a year that are just now starting to reach out. People that started following me a month ago that have just now reached out. Like, you never know when it's going to be the right time for someone. And that goes to say, it doesn't mean someone's not going to sign up when you invite, but a majority of the time, an invite is just simply to plant the seed and offer what you have to offer. So whenever I invite, I don't think, oh, this person's going to say yes. I send out my invite saying, yes, I am getting ready to show someone how awesome this opportunity is, and they can choose to take advantage of it or not. So I'm never just sitting there thinking someone's going to sign up right away. I know that invites are just part of what is going to build trust and the follow-up in the long run. So don't get so caught up on invites and people saying no. The more people you talk to, the more people are obviously going to say yes, but I'll talk about that here in a second. So rule of thumb, minimum of 5 to 10 invites a day and 5 follow-ups a day if you want your business to grow. That's always been my rule of thumb. And if you think about it, guys, if you're only doing 5 invites a day, that's 5 days a week. I do Monday through Friday. That's 25 new combos a week. It's about 100 new combos per month. So think about how many people you could truly help if you're talking to that many people a month. And even if you only have 5 or 10 people enroll that month, it's going to roll over to the future. Some of those people that you talk to this month may not sign up until next month or 2 months down or 3 months, but that's still going to add more people to your business line, to your growth. So you got to think long-term and have that long-term vision in mind when you're talking to people every day. The other way, if you're doing 10 invites a day, 5 days a week, that's 50 a week. You're going to be talking to 200 people a month. Think about how fast your business is going to grow at that speed. So how to invite. This is what I do. So invest in a separate notebook, or if you're computer tech savvy or Excel sheet, just get one for your contact list. So I have a small, it's actually in my lap right now. I have a small composition book that I use for my contact notebook. I'm a pen and paper person, and I'll show you the column how I do it. But first and foremost, this is only going to work if you're adding people to your network every single day. So if you're on Instagram, I use the app Captivate to add, to follow 500 new people a day. And then the next day, if they don't follow me, I unfollow them back. But I'm constantly adding to my network, trying to expand people to see my profile. So the more people that are seeing your stuff, the more people you have to talk to. So if you're not growing your network each day, it's going to be hard to invite new people every single day. So next step, after you continuously add your network, add 5 to 10 new people on your invite list / notebook each day. Whether it's people you think you connect with, friends, family, people you've been following on Instagram or Facebook, someone you think could be a badass coach, someone maybe you saw, asking about fitness tips, whatever it may be. Add 5 to 10 new people on your list and send out 5 to 10 new invites each day, and write out the dates you send the invite. And I'll show you guys an example. The next day, After you sent the invite to those 5 to 2 new people, mark next to each name of who responded. So let me show you. This is just an example of a column. So in my notebook, this is what it looks like. I have name or Instagram handle at the top of my page for one column, invite date, and then follow-up date. So I'll put their name or their Instagram handle, and then I'll put invite date when I invited them. And then the next day, if they responded, I'll put an R in parentheses for responded. If they did not respond, I don't put anything. I just kind of let it go. I don't really care if they respond or not. Usually they come back around anyways. And then for the follow-up date, I'll come back to that. We'll come back to the follow-up. So just writing down the date in the column of when you send the invite. So along with sending invites, you need to follow up. And the follow-ups are the golden keys to this business. Because the thing is, people are busy, guys. They're working a full-time job, or they're taking care of their kids, or they're running errands, they're dropping their kids off at practice, or, college student, whatever it be, they're busy. So people may see your message, they may plan to respond, they may forget. Some people may open it and type out a message and just get sidetracked. That's life. Follow-ups to me are my favorite part because it's where the magic happens, first of all. But a lot of times I have people that respond back to me and they're like, hey, sorry, life got busy. Thank you for checking in on me. It shows that you truly care. So don't forget that the follow-up is so, so important. My rule of thumb for follow-ups, if they respond and are interested after you've initially invited, follow up 1 to 2 days later to see if they have any questions. If they respond at first and then they stop responding after a little bit, follow up 2 to 3 days later to check in. If they do not respond the first time, I follow up in 2 to 3 weeks. So no one's crossed off my list immediately unless you're like, hey, no, thank you. Then I'll cross them off my list. But what I do, so on this one, in the follow-up date, I will mark in the follow-up column the date that I followed up with the person or when I plan to follow up. And when I do check, whenever I do follow up with them, I check off with a check mark once I do. So my suggestion for you is to write their name, the date and when you invite them, and then for the follow-up date, whenever, depending on if they respond, if they're interested, you can even take a note and write down and say, interested, waiting for payday if you want, in the invite date box. You can take little notes if that helps you. And then put the follow-up date of when they said, I'm going to join on this day when I get paid. Put that date in your follow-up date list. And when you do follow up with them, check mark it off. And whenever you get that enrollment and they sign up, you can officially cross off their name from their contact list. So let me make sure. Okay. So I'm going to go to this one before I go over examples. So what to do if they respond and they want info. So this is where a lot of people kind of get stomped. And I feel like this is where people fear the most, coaches do, because they're like, okay, so they responded. Oh my God, what do I say? For me, that was the scary part, was actually like, oh, they actually responded. So now what am I going to say? I don't know what to say. Use a third-party source, guys. You don't have to go all crazy typing out messages like, hey, I do this, I work out, and I post online. There is a Vimeo video. What is coaching? If you go to my Instagram bio, the link tree, if you go click on that, there is what is coaching option. And there's actually a Vimeo video that uploads when you click on that. And if you copy and paste the URL, you can use that as well. So if you want to tonight, go and check that out and copy and paste it and put it in the notes of your phone. So anytime someone's like, so yeah, what is it that you do? You can send them this video. So whenever someone responds and they're like, hey, thank you for reaching out. What is it that you do? I say, have you ever heard of Team Beachbody before? Usually they say no, or I've kind of heard a little bit about it. And I say, awesome. Would you mind if I sent you a video that explains what it is that we do? I think you'd be totally awesome. And I really would love for you to check it out. Something as simple as that, guys, sends out a third-party source. You don't have to do anything extra crazy, and they can check it out on their free time. Another option is using a sneak peek group. I actually have a lifelong info group on Facebook if you need access. It's called What is Coaching and How to Become an Online Motivator. So I actually send this the most. If the Vimeo video is my second option. If they don't have Facebook, I use that instead. But I do have Facebook. I say, have you heard of Team Beachbody before? They, say yes, or I've heard of it. I'm like, awesome. Well, I have a free info group that explains what the business is, how it all works. I think you'd be totally amazing. Would you be down to check it out? And if they say, yeah, then I will send them the link to that page and get them in the group. And then if you're inviting to a challenge group, there's also a YouTube video that you can literally go type in challenge group / challenge pack info on YouTube or something, Team Beachbody, and they should have a really awesome video that explains all of it. And you can send it to them and say, hey, this is what you'll get, and explains everything. And once you have sent out the information, follow up a day or two later to ask if they have any questions. If they want more info on how to get started, send the how to get started email, which is found within files on the team pages. Use resources to help you. So everything that I have on these slides, guys, I hope you're taking notes of where to find them, because there's so many files I've created for you to use. So like the Vimeo video is actually found on the team page as well. It's within my Instagram bio if you want to go copy it from there, and then paste it into your notes to have. The sneak peek groups on Facebook if you need that. YouTube has files, and then if you go to the team page, there's tons of files. For example, the how to get started, and it gives the package options and everything as well. So real quick, if you don't want to write all this down, because I know it's a lot, just take a picture of the screen and the next screen. But these are some simple invite examples. Some ones that I've had some pretty good success. I always try to adjust them based off of who I'm talking to. I'm not really a fan of just copying and pasting. I like to kind of have something written out for each person. But just some examples, hey girl, I have to get going soon, but I had to reach out to you real quick. That's creating a sense of urgency, by the way. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? You're absolutely gorgeous, and I love your vibe on here, so I felt compelled to ask. No big if not, much love always. Simple, done. Someone who already shares their fitness journey and is not his coach. Hey girl, I have to get going soon, but I felt compelled to reach out to you real quick. I absolutely love your page and what you stand for. You legit rock your fitness journey. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? I definitely think you'd be amazing, and you're basically already doing half of it. Someone who has shown love on your love or liked your posts. Hey girl, happy Wednesday, love you. I just want to thank you for the love on my post. You are so sweet, and I hope you never stop. But I did just want to ask, are you interested at all in hearing more about my fit club or what I do as an online fitness coach? Would love to tell you more if you are. No worries either way. Hope all is well on your end. So take a picture of this if you need it. And what I do, guys, is I literally have my invites like copied into the notes on my phone. So anytime I'm getting ready to invites, I kind of go through and copy them and then adjust them to each person and then send them. So I don't go and retype everything out. I kind of just have the basic general ones. But these are the ones I have in my notes, if you guys are wondering. So these are the exact same invites in my notes that I have. It even says someone who already shares their fitness journey, someone who's shown love. So I have different invites for everybody. Same with follow-ups. I have a list in my notes on my phone. So literally everything, guys, the business is just to a point where I have everything in my notes, and all I have to do is just send over the info and present it to them. So take a picture of this if you like. Real quick, I'll go over just two. Hey girl, I just want to let you know I haven't forgot about you and wanted to reach out. Just wanted to follow up with you and see if you're ready to commit to a healthy lifestyle with me in my online fit group starting this week. Would love to have you join me. Would love to have you join us. I just want to let you know that I believe in you. Whatever your goals are, I'd be open to talking about ways to help you reach them. Don't ever feel scared to reach out. Hope you're having a fulfilling day. The one on the bottom kind of relates to now. Hey, gorgeous. I hope you're doing well. I just want to send you a quick message and let you know that the $20 off special ends this Friday if you're still wanting to join us and save some money. I would love to have you join us in this empowering group and see what it does for you. If you have any questions at all, just let me know. Just know that I'm a message away. Much love, XOXO. And I'll go ahead and read the middle one for the coaching. Hey, hope things are going well, babe. I know you said that last week wasn't a good time, but I wanted to follow up with you today and see if you're able to join us. I definitely believe you rock at what I do, and I would love to help you through it. You will literally get a step-by-step training showing you how to be successful. Let me know what you think, love. So, just simple follow-ups. Go back to this just in case you guys need it. We already went over that. So just make sure you have a third-party source, Vimeo video, send them that, get them a sneak peek group, and then following up once you've sent out the info. So your challenge tonight is to send out 5 to 10 new invites and follow up with at least three people you've already sent a message to or you've been talking to. Especially with this $20 off deal ending Friday, guys, this is a perfect time to follow up with people If you want to go big, shoot for more than 3 people. That's what I've been doing all day, is following up with everyone in my email, my messages, and just saying, hey, do you have any concerns besides the $20 off? Just kind of talking with them. I really do like the follow-up process because it's a time for you to see if it's more than just a money issue. Maybe they're scared to commit. Maybe they want to hop on the phone with you. Sometimes if it's a coach, I will offer to get on the phone. I'll say, hey, if you have any concerns, or if it's more than just the investment, would you like to hop on the phone? I can go over everything with you. And a lot of times it helps take the stress away, but follow-ups are a good time to really talk, see what the biggest concern is, and kind of help them walk through it and get them ready to get going. But let them know about the $20 deal. That's the $20 off deal ending this Friday. Share your excitement. I shared an example here. Just let you know that $20 off ends this Friday. If you're still wanting to join us and save some money. And then also, if you have time after doing the invites, because I feel like taking action and sending out invites is more important than actually editing your profile. But edit your Instagram profile if you haven't yet, and adjust it to you, and let people know what you're doing with your Instagram page, what you hope to offer and provide for others. So, and then this weekend, it's optional, but look into a new preset filter if you desire. Like I said, it's not like I'm forcing you to get a preset, but it makes all the difference when you have that filter, and it's more appealing to look at your profile. So that is it. And let me minimize that. And hold on, let me not screen share anymore. I went crazy. That's why I did not show my face in the beginning. But that's it, guys. Thank you for those that hopped on, and anyone who's watching the recording. If you have any questions, reach out. Other than that, I'm going to get ready for bed, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.